guys, Justin with The Living Road. Thanks for joining me. Today we're heading out to Uwharrie National Forest in North Carolina. We're going to check the back roads out along the way. I'm actually lost right now, have no idea exactly where I'm at, but I know I'm heading the right general direction. So thanks for joining me. We're going to hopefully meet somebody cool along the way. That's always the goal. And maybe get some food or something later today. We'll just see how long the ride lasts. But yeah, yesterday was pretty crazy. I went through a lot of trouble. I woke up yesterday morning actually planning to do this ride on Saturday, and went out in the garage and it started with a flat tire. So it's kind of a crazy day. I actually tried to document that and show the whole adventure where I went to Ride Now, and you know, I patched the tire beforehand and took it up to Ride Now and got it patched and checked out the dealership, talked to a bunch of people, had a great time. And then I made the biggest noob error that I could have made. I had the camera on re-roll for like a dash cam mode, and all my footage got deleted. I only had the last 40 minutes of the footage when I got back. So that was extremely disappointing, but you know what? Lesson learned, right? Something you only that's only going to happen to you once, and you'll make sure you don't make that mistake again. So I'm new to the Insta360. I thought road mode meant, you know, some better shots on the road. I thought it'd give me some better angles and clarity. Long story short, road mode is to be used as a dash cam where it re-rolls the footage every 40 minutes, so you only get something if you really need it and it doesn't fill your card up. But like I said, lesson learned. Here we are today. We're going to try to make up for it, do some cool stuff along the way. Man, it's pretty out here. Look at this bird crossing. Beautiful. Those are the things that I couldn't show you guys before with my old camera setup because it's just too difficult. Now, with the Insta360 rolling at all times, it's easy to get you guys all the views, all the angles, and it's a lot of fun doing it. That thing's sweet, man. How fast does it go, do you know? You guys go out over here, it's nice and flat and wide open. Have fun. Yeah. All right.
Oh, your motorcycle?
This, yeah, I keep it on my bike. It's a 360 camera. So wherever it's at, it sees all the way around, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
So, yeah.
You go around and you record wherever you go.
Yeah, and then I go back and I edit them and make what I like to do is make kind of like little action videos. Here, I'll show you one. It won't take but a second. My sound is on my thing right now, but
yeah.
But yeah,
I've seen them on TikTok and stuff like this. They want.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah. If you ever, the channel is called Roads Alive.
Oh, okay.
So and it's all the local stuff around here, so you can check out Uwharrie and all that. Have a good day. Alright, so we wound up in Baden Lake. There's the Morrow Mountain sign. First we're going to go check out Baden Lake over here. I've never seen it from this side. And then get a few shots over here. This is Baden Lake in the Uwharrie National Forest in North Carolina. Oh look, some classic train right there, I think. Maybe. Oh, there's a deer. That's random. The one that hit that same spot, she the one that bring them raindrops. You don't want to hold me down when the block's hot.
I did that. I did hardscaping for about 8 years.
Yeah, that's putting all these bricks in.
Pavers, man. You get so tired of even looking at a paver, it's ridiculous.
I believe it, but yeah, we kind of built the company just around simple mowing and treatments because all that other stuff is freaking
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest. Work.
Yeah.
I actually paint trains for a living now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. At Candor.
Candor?
Yeah. ACWR.
So, Elijah.
Yeah.
Justin.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll text you the channel name.
Oh yeah, do that. I follow all that kind of stuff, man. I love that.
Yeah, TikTok I got a little more. I just started YouTube because it's a little bit. I want to get more in depth. Like I was making just kind of like action videos, so to speak, where just clips of the bike. But I want to kind of just start actually kind of like what we were doing, just meeting people, talking to them. And
well, I'm building a rat rod right now.
Yeah.
That is full rat rod. Like,
really?
Yeah. I took a 26 Model T coupe, bagged it onto the ground, built. The only thing, I took the body off the car, set it on the ground, and built everything else that goes with it, frame and all.
So that's one thing I wish I was a little better at, like mechanic work. I love that stuff. I can sometimes tell you what's wrong with something, but I'm not the one to fix it. So.
I do both. Usually I got to be like, somebody's got to be like, okay, that's what's wrong with it. I'm like, cool, I got it. After that.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably ride up and down the mountain. I'm gonna do a few shots on my channel or whatever. But yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, we'll talk soon. And yeah, if you ever, I honestly, I really might do that train thing. Like, my kids are really, my son's really into it. So.
Yeah, dude, it is badass.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. So, and it kind of seems almost like a private tour.
It is actually. You just walk people around because nobody knows it's there.
Yeah. Have a great day, man.
Yeah, you too.
Well, hopefully all the audio was recorded, but today was a success in my eyes. I met Elijah, and if you watch this video later, I appreciate you doing talking to me from my channel, and I want you to know that you made my day a success. So I was set out to meet somebody new today, and that's what I've done. So we're gonna tell you about his painting shop. We'll talk a little more, but yeah, pretty awesome. So guys, my bike is experiencing an issue right now. I believe it has something to do with misfire. Really high RPMs. It's turning off. And usually that means a misfire is recognized and it shuts down the bike. I'm pretty sure when I get back on this bike and flip the kickstand up, it's going to work. And I failed yesterday because when I realized I had a problem, yesterday I did a wheelie and the same thing happened. The bike just turned off, and I came to the conclusion that it was the kickstand. But I don't know. I'm stupid. I should have checked. I don't know why I didn't. It could have been prevented, I'm sure, but no. I am pretty much certain when I get back on this bike and flip it on, it's gonna run like there's no problems, but there will be no wheelies or super high RPMs on the way home, because that's what's rattling the sensor out. So what happens is, the kickstand, when you flip it up, it has a little sensor to let the bike know that the kickstand's been put up. And that way when you're riding, if a kickstand comes down, you don't fall because you have your kickstand down. Or usually when people are taking off as new riders, they might leave it down. But anyway, it's just a safety sensor. It fell out of place. Alright, so the problem I'm having, I have some rubber bands, and then I have these bolts. This bolt, and I have some rubber bands. Let's see if I get lucky. See, I still got this screw. This happens to fit. Holy shit, so close. If it fits. Holy shit, you see. That's cool for them guys to stop and try to help. That's the only thing with us sport bikers. There ain't really much room to carry tools with you. They're all looking around like, what tools? I hardly fit myself on this thing. So just some stuff about North Carolina. I've lived here my entire life. Uwharrie is close to Charlotte. You're about an hour out from Charlotte over here, and lots of people live in between here and Charlotte, and then they commute to Charlotte every day for work. This is probably one of the most quiet sides of Charlotte that's still left. If you look at the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, all around it has pretty much been engulfed with you know, people moving here and just busyness for the city. Over towards Locust, Midland, and out towards Uwharrie, it's kind of the one area left nearby that relatively still country and, you know, mountains and parks and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thanks for joining the Living Road. This is the direction we really want to go with the channel, and I want to travel more, I want to meet more people, and I want to get more in depth with what I'm doing here. You know, I want to get better at it, better at the editing, better at the quality, and I want to mix that with some of those action clips, you know. So I'm thinking I'll do shorts. The shorts will be my action clips and the little videos I just enjoy making just for fun and just to attract people to the channel. And then my longer videos will be more in depth, where we go meet people and go travel and try to incorporate motorcycles as much as possible. So it's been a pleasant ride. Whenever the battery dies, I'm gonna probably let it go because I'm not gonna stop and risk the kickstand and all that again. But I've really enjoyed everything we did today. Probably would have went a little bit longer if we didn't have the delay, and I don't want to get stuck somewhere, you know. So anyway, I think it was a pretty successful day for the type of weekend I had. It's been interesting. They've been trying to deliver me some content. I think it's the Lord's way of giving me something interesting to watch, because, you know, watching me just ride around is one thing, but watching me have problems, that might be a little bit interesting. Well, shit, that was crazy. I made it right in front of my neighborhood when one of the rubber bands finally popped, but my wife was able to come save me, bring me a couple more rubber bands. These things were getting me home. This was my makeshift repair. Basically, the two bolts in there popped out. It just got loose and needed to be tightened up, but it caused the sensor to flop around. So I had to hold the sensor down so that it would stay engaged. But they popped. I got excited on the road right before my neighborhood, and I hit the gas and went too fast, and it popped like shit. So when I sold my first CBR, one of the reasons was because I had kids, and I said, I don't want, it feels selfish to go out and go riding all day and not spend time with my kids. So, you know, time went on and I realized how I could make and accommodate both. But one of the rules I've created for myself is, even though I had a crazy morning, I went and I did all the adventure that I would be perfectly happy just sitting on the couch all day, but I will not short my kids. So even though I've been busy all day, we're going out and I'm gonna go have fun with them. And I'm actually really excited to show them the place we found, so let's head out. You guys excited?
Yeah.
I missed you guys when I was riding today.
Yeah.
Show everybody our doggy. What's her name?
Bertha. I call her Julie.
Is she a good doggy or what?
Yeah.
what do you guys think of this place? I think it's pretty nice. Long ride out this way, Uwharrie National Forest. Check some of that out. Checked out Baden Lake. Baden. Oh man, now's the time. All right, I gotta face the camera and talk about something I've been doing all day. I've been calling it Baden, and I'm sure I'm gonna get roasted for that. But my wife has informed me it's Baden, so my apologies to the locals. But now I know I won't mess up again. So we're checking out Baden Lake and the surrounding areas. Went riding out here this morning, and now here I am with my family checking out one of the areas I found. One of the things I like to do while I'm out riding is pinpoint a couple areas that I might enjoy to go back to. And I'll either go back right away or put it on the calendar and let my wife know. It's a very pretty area out here. A lot more space to sit down that way, it looks like. Probably some trails and things, I would imagine. And it's kind of like a mock beach over here. It is pretty rocky. Make sure you bring water shoes if you come out. But very nice. People are using like tubes, and people are going out on, what do you got right there in front of us? Paddle boards, kayaks, things like that. You know, this lake stays so calm. It's perfect for anything where you don't want rough water. And Ruka, she loves it. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? You having fun? You having fun? Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people. Funny story about Ruka when I got her. Like, we got her from the pound, brought her home, and she didn't know what was going on. She's all freaking out. I scratched her back for the first time, and when I did that, it was like she fell in love. From that moment on, she'll do anything for a rub. Check this out. Ruka. Sees my hand, look. She said, give me that rub. That's what she's all about. She was sold in the first rub. Now anybody that rubs her, you got a new best friend.
Thanks for joining us on the Living Road. Make sure to keep your road alive.